Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So guys, I just want to let you know, let me scoot this up a little bit. So I just want to let you know that I'm on my journey here and I'm inviting you in on this, okay? I am in the process of traveling right now, so thank you so much for being a part of my journey. And to celebrate that, we're going to use the Hero's Journey cards as well. It's going to be for you and this other person. Now, to keep in mind that the messages on either side can be reversed, so just note that. And the other person might be a significant other, it could be a spouse, it could just be a situation overall, guys, okay? You're going to know. And it could even be a friend or family member, okay? So do note that. This is going to be from October 1st through the 15th, 2019, all right, for all Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs. And thanks, guys. You guys have been just rocking it with the video. Thank you so much. I'm getting the most likes and subscribes from you guys, both you and I think Libra. My gosh, you guys must be tapping into your guys' energy a little bit better here. So this is great. Please continue your likes, your subscribes, your shares, note your comments below, okay? And one thing to keep in mind too is that this is a general read. And if you would like a personal read to tap into your own personal energies, go to theguidedintuitive.com, somewhere up here, and we'll go ahead and get you started, okay? All right. Now, please also note too is that I've started a new service called Beyond the Read, and it takes it one step further. So if you're looking to rid of any negative emotions, limiting beliefs, do check that out. You're going to see it over here. Again, it's called Beyond the Read because the reads can only go so far, and if you see a pattern that keeps coming up, it's time to get rid of that so your journey can move forward on a much more ease and a much more lighter pace, okay? And a lighter, just a lighter, so you don't feel like you're carrying this backpack. You can unpack a lot of that stuff up. You don't need it. You can shake it off, okay? All right, guys, so here we go. We're going to use a little bit of tarot. We're going to freestyle a little bit with some other cards here too, okay? All right. All right, so the current situation that you are at right now, let's take a look at this right now. Let's see here. Okay, so the origins of the relationship currently right now, and here's where you're at, okay? Oh, I just named Sag, oh my gosh, who got this too? Aqua got this, okay? This is about making a decision, okay? So you're probably at a crossroads right now. The beauty of this is you've got some opportunities, okay? So it could be in love, it could be in a relationship, it could be in life overall, choosing your career path. This is what I'm feeling. It might have to do with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and air sign, or you're taking on Sag, this type of energy, okay? So it's almost as if you feel something's hidden, and this is really just saying, hey, you really got two choices, guys. It's talking about take the blindfold off, take a look at one side if I do this, take a look at the other side if I do that. Now keep in mind, both are going to lead you on your journey, okay? And all journeys aren't on a straight path, right? So just know whatever decision that you make, you can't lose because you're going to keep winning because you're still moving forward on your journey in your soul's calling. And as you continuously tap into that and choose the one of which, you know, brings you less ease and I mean more ease and less angst and less you know, kind of that type of thing, then you're tapping into how you feel, and it makes sense in your body, mind, and soul. Your intuition knows, okay? Now sometimes it takes you longer to get on your path, so maybe on one way that might take a little bit longer, one way it might not, but this is basically saying is that you've got two perspectives. There's a way of looking at something and a decision that needs to be made, and it's saying is it's that you've got the tools to make it, so just take the blindfold off and do the best that you can, and you won't have to worry because any type of step that you take is just another step on the learning ladder, and that allows you, gives you more knowledge to exactly where it is you need to go to, and then you can share that knowledge with others, okay? So Sag, that's what I'm saying, but that's the origins of the relationship. You've got to make a decision regarding a relationship, a situation, something like this sorts. Note your comments below. It's a 2 card, which talks about duality, right? If I clarify that, okay, so I clarify that with the Hero's Journey cards, and this is saying, this wants you to let go of the past, is what I'm thinking it's coming up to say, because when I clarify that, I get, it's about being reborn daily, okay? And it's almost as if that you're afraid to make a change, but this is telling you have to make a change. This is like, getting into almost like being enlightened and getting guidance from the universe. And this is saying is that really focus on letting yourself know that you can be reborn daily, okay? And you just consistently just keep making decisions to move you forward. Keep making decisions to move you forward. And if fear is holding you back, do it afraid. Just do it afraid. Take that baby step and another baby step. Because what happens is the interesting thing. When you apply action to it, it takes away the fear. So if you take one little step towards it, it takes away the fear. Take another step forward, it takes away the fear. And pretty much you're chipping away the fear to what's gone out the window, okay? And so to speak, right? Because it really is, okay? So that's what I'm saying, and it gives you more enlightenment too, okay? So you get more and more knowledge, okay? And that's what I see coming through it, and that's what I see coming forward on the top here too, right? You're getting enlightened, all right, from this. So just note that you can be reborn daily, and you don't have to be stuck in a stalemate of, oh my gosh, I'm afraid to make the decision. This is saying let it go, because that all worry and all that fear is just a figment of your mind. It wants you to go, it wants to go to what is familiar. But what this is saying, this is about be reborn. Let go of the past that is holding you back and letting you not reach this enlightenment, and letting you know that you can breathe in a new incarnation of yourself, of this relationship, whatever is coming into play here. But that's exactly how I feel here. So that's what's coming into play. It's the underlying issues of the situation. Let's take a look at, that's the origins of it. Now we're getting back to the underlying issues of the situation. What's the underlying issues for you, Sag? Has to do with the Lovers. Okay, wasn't going to go there, but let the cards tell us where to go, right? This is an ordained union. So there's some sort of love situation, some sort of contract. Does have to do with the Lovers. And this is saying that the underlying issues of this is that there's some sort of tie with someone, a destined calling of some sort with someone. It's like this, it's like, it's a major arcana card, right? And so it just talks about that there's some sort of love interest, there's some sort of union right now. Okay, that's the underlying issues of the relationship. Let's clarify it with the tarot and see what wants to come out here. A new beginning as it relates to a relationship. So you're tied up to maybe as to whether or not you should move forward as into a beginning of a new relationship, if you should stay or if you should go, right? But this gives you a chance to be reborn daily. So your decision could be as it relates to could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or you're just taking on that type of energy. But yeah, that's exactly what I see here. How interesting is that? Yeah, but I think that there is maybe having a new beginning as it pertains to a love relationship or not. That's what it's saying. So maybe someone from the past is coming back. I'm just saying, you guys, it could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or you're just saying, hey, making a decision and moving forward, on your own as it pertains to that. Let's bring in the hero's journey and see what that wants to come into play for the underlying issues of the relationship. New beginning, or new on with them or with yourself. Let's see here. Be the bridge. Wow, this is about building the bridge between you and another person, okay? Between you and another person, and I almost feel, guys, you must have some sort of spiritual connection with another person, because it's almost as like you could talk to each other from different worlds, okay? It's almost like it's happening in the 3 and 5D, and it just hasn't gone down to the physical plane yet. And I really feel that there is a love situation, whether or not that you want to start a new beginning with or not, whether or not you're going to take it and build that bridge and to build it and make it happen on the physical world, the physical plane, because it's already up there in the ethers. It's already up there in the different other dimensions. It just hasn't physically been brought down here. So you've been up here with this other person, and whether or not to start this. Maybe in the past it hadn't worked out, but that's what this is saying, is that to really be that bridge. It comes into a 6 card, and what's funny, this is a 6 and this is a 6, and 6s are all about growth. This is about a beginning, new birth of something, okay? Because a 6 is like that pregnant number, right? and it does mean that there is there could be growth. Okay, now it might be that you yourself, if you don't have a love situation, it could be that you're breaching the gap between you're actually co-creating with the universe on the 3 and the 5Ds in different dimensions, and you're making it happen on the physical plane. You're being that bridge, so you're making some of your dreams really come true. Hence, who you love, or what you want to bring into your life, and what you want to do in terms of starting a new beginning. Okay, so it could be a relationship, it could be a situation, it could be a work situation. What is the situation now with you, and what's happening with you right now, Sag? Let's see here what the tarot wants to bring out. Yeah, you're making plans for the future, and you know that there's going to be some bumps in the road, but you're being very passionate. You're doing what you love, and you're focusing on your wands there. And this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. So this is kind of taking on that kind of fire type energy, but in an artistic way, okay, in a very creative way. So whatever it is that you're doing, you're planning long term. Yeah, and it's like when I clarified that, I get this 6 of Swords. So you could be dealing with either a Leo or a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or you might be taking on that type of energy in terms of moving forward. Maybe you're deciding to move forward to calmer waters, Sag. Are you moving forward to calmer waters? Because that's what I'm getting, and it could relate to, again, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or someone carrying on that type of energy. And what's funny is this is, it's another 6. Wow, how interesting. Very, very interesting. Anything to clarify that? Yeah, you're above the competition. It's like you've been really, really fighting hard, and this is, the 7 of Wands. You're taking on the energy and trying to find really, really hard to move forward as it pertains to the situation, but you are asked to be very decisive. Or there could be an Aries in the situation here, but this is saying that you're taking on that Emperor type status, being very decisive, right? Yeah, being very, very decisive, and just kind of, just being very structured as you move forward as it pertains to a particular situation, relationship, whatever the case may be. So you're being very decisive of what you're doing. So I don't think that you're going to be stuck at this very long, okay? I really don't. I think you're going to get to a point, you're just going to make a decision, and I think that's really good. So let's take a look at this other person. What about this other person? What is the origins of the relationship? They're offering a cup of love to you, I think. I think they are. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone with that in their chart. Now keep in mind that you might resonate with this side because I'm focusing on you here, and then the other person, you might resonate with one side more the other, or you might resonate with this side, it just depends. But yeah, I get the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups is offering a cup of love. Now it's a young page, so just keep that in mind. It's about just being very curious and energetic. You'll recognize them with those kind of qualities there. And they're very confident, kind of coming through here, okay? And they're communicating their love, okay? And let's see what that is. Let's see what wants to come through here for you here, okay? Ah, interesting. So this is interesting, because what I'm getting on this other side, this person is following their North Star. So as it pertains to their love life, they're kind of flipping the switch on as it relates to this situation, flipping the switch on as it relates to you, saying, yes, I do like you, right? Flipping that switch on, it's like a light switch, right? And it's like following their star and what they love. And this is a 19 card reduces to a 1, or actually reduces to a 10, right? And then the 10s are about coming to completion. So there's going to be a decision here. This person's just following what it is that they love. And looks like they love you because they're offering a cup of love, or you love someone, if that's you on that side. But then you also know too that in some instances is that in the past that you had walked away from the situation, okay? Now they had walked away from the situation in the past, what it looks like, or you have, but it looks like they had walked away, and they feel like they invested and they didn't know what to do, and they'd walked away. And this is an 8 of Cups, okay? So emotionally they felt like, they felt like they were making no progress of any sort. That's what that they were feeling like. Yeah, they were, and maybe it wasn't emotionally, maybe emotionally they didn't feel right about it. But this is a Queen of Cups, and that would be the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces type energy. So it could be that's who this other person had that kind of in their sign. But interesting, or you might have that in your sign, but that's quite interesting here. And in the past, this person walked away based on their emotions. They felt their emotions weren't balanced, but I think now that it took them walking away to get their emotions balanced again. They had to balance themselves out. Interesting. Yeah, and they got the clarity. This is interesting because then they get the Ace of Wands, and this is all about they got that inspiration. They got that creativity to move forward again. So maybe that's why that they're coming to you again, because in the past they've walked away. Let's see what wants to come through for this other person on this other side here too. I just want to see if there's anything that wants to come through. Where are they at right now? Where are they at right now? Yeah, they moved from fear to fuel. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think they're going back from fear when they walked away, and now they're fueling up to move forward again. And why did I feel that right immediately when I put this out, that they're offering you a cup of love or an opportunity is coming your way, okay? So that's kind of what I see with this other person, is that we talked about on your side, moving away from fear and just doing it anyway. Well, guess what this person's doing too? This is cool. You kind of mirroring each other, but in a different way. But yeah, they're standing in their own power. And sometimes they had to stand still to pause for a moment so they could step into their own power. And I think that's what they were doing on this side, okay? So let's go back to you. Where is this relationship headed? Where's this relationship headed right now, Sag? Let's see. You're working real hard. You're working real hard in this relationship or real hard at work, okay? Because you actually get the Eight of Pentacles. And in the eights are all about, just getting your balance, working really, really, really hard. It is about balancing your energies at work. And that's going to be very, very, very key. So you've been working really, really hard. And again, really focused on the future and what it is that you want in the future, okay? So that's what I see kind of coming through with here. Yeah. And what is the outcome for the situation? What is the outcome in this situation? You hold the key, Sag, to an awakened life. Okay. Very, very nice. This is saying that, Sag, you don't have to stay in the cave anymore and in the darkness, that the light is begging you to come out and to feel the warmth on your face, the warmth on your body, and let it just envelope you. Let it just bring you out and entice you to come out of this this way of doing things. I think you need to set yourself free in some way. So it's about setting yourself free and being able to go towards the light is what I see here. You hold this key to the awakened life. No one else holds it for you. You do. So it's asking you to make that decision to move forward. I've got to pull another card on this. I want to see on this. You hold the key to awakened life as your outcome. It's a 5 card, which is about change. Set yourself free. And that's what I'm going to call this video, because it's about setting yourself free. And Sag, that's what it wants you to do. I'm telling you, get rid of these negative beliefs, okay? And check out my service up there. But this is what it's saying. If you are noticing some sort of pattern that you can't get out of the fear, and that kind of thing, then this is something for you to look at. Let me clarify with another card, Amaya. Yeah, this has to do, this is interesting because I pulled another deck from my Sacred Earth Oracle because I really felt that this was something that we needed to take a look at, okay? And what this tells me is that this is about childhood memories. You see how, this is a child, a newborn, right? And I'm sorry for the glare, guys, but something was hidden as a child. And it's that light. This is talking about time. So this is saying is that bitterness or frustration of things that maybe didn't work out long ago, that might be something that you're stuck on, and it wants you to get rid of that, Sag. That's what it's saying. It wants you to set yourself as a priority, to release yourself. Release yourself, okay? It totally wants you to release yourself from the anxiety that's been weighing you down, okay? It does want you to do that, and it's just saying that feelings of memories, of past situations and emotions, they're gonna rise and fall, right? it's kind of like it happens through waves, kind of like waves of the ocean. It's kind of like your heart kind of goes in waves sometimes, right? The ocean, you know, the tide comes up and then it goes back, and the tide goes up and it goes back. So this is about that. It wants you to rid of this type of space, and so your heart can be filled with light. Okay, so it is basically saying is that that right now that this is saying that the past was an illusion. This wants you to be whole. It wants you to now be ever present and to be the timeless person that you are. Okay, so this could have been pinning this something of youth, maybe a lost unwise choices in love, but this is saying right now it's time. It is time to make you a priority and to set yourself free from that has been weighing you up, and to focus on what really matters. Because is it going to really matter in a year, in a decade, or a week? The anxiety, really, it's just going to say that it's going to bring you lack of joy. And this wants you to rid of that, and not compare yourself to anyone else, right? And because that's going to bring you to think of yourself as a failure and lack of joy. You don't compete with anyone else, okay? It's in your time, okay? So look into, you know, the sun, you know, close your eyes, feel the warmth on your face, and come out from the darkness of the anxiety. And this is saying you hold the key. You hold the key. And what's going to help you in this process? What's going to help you? Discipline. You can accomplish anything that you set your mind to, Sag. So that's what this is talking about. So what you need to do is to tune in to what's in it for me. Okay, you need to focus in on you right now, on how you can change this this pattern that you have, and tune into that. And then allow yourself to awaken and feel the joy, and listen, and turn it into, when you turn into the you know, yourself, and be able to stare that face, that fear and anxiety right in the face, then and act anyway and move forward. This is what it's really wanting you to do. It really wants you to do that. Okay, so interesting. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting here. Wow. Now for this other person, in terms of the situation, what is the outcome? Let's see, for this situation. The reward. So this person gets a reward. This is about celebrating their magnificence, okay? Now you might resonate with one side more than the other, but what this talks about here for me is that this is about really stepping into their own power. What they were doing here, changing that fear to fuel. You see how it goes from fear? It's like from empty to now it's the gasoline is now it's moving up into the light, And look what that light does. It brings them into their own, stepping into their own power. You might resonate with this side a little bit more for some of you, but they're doing the same thing. That could be why you are attracted to each other, because I really truly believe that that's what they're doing. They're stepping in. It's a 3 card, and they're using their creativity to, and maybe and that's going to bring them a lot of balance. So, and they're focused right now on their pentacles and their balance, and making very careful of where they're going to put their money and their time. And yeah, they're trying to get the balance, and they're going through some healing as well, but they're balancing their chakras, and they might have an Aquarius in their type of energy. You know, they get the Star card, and that's for healing, all right? And the same thing for you on this other side. They're going through healing. But that's what I see. Is there any advice? What is the outcome on... So the outcome for you is time. Is there anything that you can do to change the outcome? Anything you can do to change the outcome? Plant your seeds of intentions, my dear. You want to go. You want to plant your seeds. You want to grow your seeds, and you want to, go. Okay. So that's what this is talking about. Plant your seeds of intention of what it is that you do want. Okay, only focus on what it is that you do want, as if what you don't want does not exist. Okay, that's what it wants you to do. And anything that's going to help you in that, that's a 3 cards. So be very artistic about it. Nice. You get success. Okay, this is nice. Plant your seeds of intention, guys. It's going to be important. And you know that there's no greater goal than to love. And that's what you get here. Isn't this nice? Very, very cool. I love it. It works, guys. It works, okay? And in terms of this other person on this other side, what is the is there anything that they could do in terms of the outcome? Let's see what that is. Whoops. Here we go. Got a flyer. Well, this is funny. We got a flyer and it says make the grade with flying colors, right? So this means that this is about that they signed up for whatever it is that they started, and whatever it is that they're doing, whether it is an accomplishment, whether it is in love, whatever that is, they're making the grade with flying colors, and anything that is going to help them with it. So this is about making the grade with flying colors. So that's going to so this is just remember that any work that they've had to put into this, they signed up for, okay? It's a 5 card talking about change. This is saying that they're having empathy to see both sides of the situation, okay? So that's, I think, the biggest thing with them. The biggest thing is they're having empathy in terms of both sides of the situation, and gratitude, and just being thankful for the opportunities that are coming their way, okay? Now, this is interesting, okay? So any final advice for you? We'll get it from the root cards. Let's see what wants to come through. Okay, real quick, all right? Here we go, Sag, here it is. I'm just pulling this as a bonus, all right? Well, this one fell out. What is it? What the hell are you waiting for? Go get that stuff done, okay? You got success coming your way. Go get that stuff done, okay? And if you're waiting for a sign, here it is, okay? All right, guys. All right, there you have it. All right. If you resonated more on this side, I'm going to pull for this other person over here, just so you know, okay? Got to do that there. What is it that they get? They need to get some sleep. Okay, guys, they are incredibly tired right now. They need to get some sleep, okay? So that's what's coming into play right now. They're just focused on they need to face the pillow and face it now. They've been doing a lot of work. I don't know what the situation is, but note your comments below. But they're really, really tired. You can see they're going through healing, and they're going through a lot of that. But whatever it was that they were doing, they signed up for, okay? And it could be as it relates to a love situation, whatever it is. But, okay, guys, I hope that resonates somehow. Note your comments below. I look forward to talking to you in the second half of October. Until then, namaste.